Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Buying some time right.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first and what looked like a broken play.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Flush down now to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That is Tyler Loop now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. T. Higgins! He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals put it to a lone point on the scoreboard. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
For the 2-point conversion.
Burrow will throw for it. And this is Cup, and that big lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then it's a little run-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. Complete, Derrick Henry. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
What? 13.
First down throw for Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense is having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Simpson.
I'm one, right?
Yards brings up second down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Gun. Stop. 180.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
I'm one, right?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
11. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
He's got Gesicki complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
What's this set?
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go.
From the 27. Completed over the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Can. Stop. Here we go.
Now again, it's Brown heading right. And they'll make their stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on first and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Gun. 11 empty. 180. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. And the Ravens will gain possession up beyond their own 20.
mistakes have consequences. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
On first down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 29. Escapes the pocket. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here he is on third and long. Getting out to his left. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be hit center after about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Lamar out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. He calls his own number again. He's able to cross midfield before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Yeah. Hey, middle.
Blitz coming here. Jackson chased down to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. And the Bengals are too much. They take it down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Jackson now, third and long. Buying some time right. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here we go. 11, Mike. 180. What in cut?
He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 10 now. On the move, headed right. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying some time left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion.
And the Ravens first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And the Bengals bring it out of 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down.
No, we can't.
Lamar back to throw. Complete to Henry on the check down. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw for Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Headed out right. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right hot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Avoids a defender with that foot race. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
That's good.
Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Bengals football, and they know it.
Typical body overdoing it, that's so typical. Treating like a god, that's so typical. Still more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical and visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change.